Guys, I'm back with another video, and today is the 18th day of the It's My Christmas Nails challenge, which I'm co-hosting with the lovely Sharkay. And today's theme is Holo Glitter Garland. So as you can see here on my middle finger, I have a base of More Diamonds Please from Madame Glam. It's an absolutely beautiful holographic glitter polish, and it's like a rose gold, and it's just gorgeous, and I love it. And I also have this on my pointer finger and my pinky finger, which you can't see yet, but you will be able to soon. And then on my ring finger and my thumb, I have on 2 coats of Stop and Mel the Roses. And this is from Wet n Wild Mega Last. And I'm also going to be using that color to Water Marble. And the other 2 colors I'm using are Circuits from LA Colors. And I'm going to be using Wet n Wild's Matte Top Coat. And I know it sounds crazy, but it water marbles perfectly, so I'm going to use it. And I've got all my fingers, well, these 3 fingers, taped up with some, what is this, hair glue. And I usually use liquid latex to protect my cuticles, except for when I water marble. I always use the hair glue. The regular liquid latex that I use takes on a weird consistency in the water, and I'm not sure why. So I prefer that only for water marbling. So I'm going to just make like a striped pattern. And I've got my little cup here with just some regular filtered water. I've got a Q-tip to clean off the top of the water, and a toothpick to draw my design in. So I'm going to start by putting probably like 5 or so drops of the red in the water just to get that base going, because this cup's a little bit big. I usually use a smaller cup. I usually only use this one when I'm dipping multiple fingers, and I was planning on doing that, but then I changed my mind, so I should have switched to the smaller cup, but I didn't. So I'm just going to spread this out a little bit just to help get it going here. And now I'm going to put in 1 drop of the black. And then 1 drop of the matte top coat. And then back to the red. And from this point on, I'm just going to be using 1 drop of each color. If it wants to come off. There we go. Another drop of clear. And I'm just going to keep building up my bullseye exactly like this. And whenever it gets like that, I go around in that first ring of red and kind of spread out my rings a little bit more just to help the inner rings spread a little bit better, and see it eventually does open up. So I'm going to do maybe 1 more set, maybe 2 at the most, of the rings. I think this one's probably going to be my last set. So I'm going to do 1 drop of clear. And whenever I do the last drop, it seems like it doesn't spread as well. So I give it a second to spread a little bit, and then I do another small drop of clear inside of the first drop. Just like that, just to make sure it's completely transparent so you really see that glitter base. So now I'm going to take my toothpick and I'm going to draw 1 line up, 1 line down, just like that. And then I'm just going to go back and forth just to create some lines. And I don't want them to be perfect. You know, garland, it's not perfect. It's usually laid out in kind of like a zigzaggy, like a swag pattern. Okay, so now I'm just going to look in the cup and try to find a place that I think looks the best, but will still show my glitter through it. I'm thinking, let me see here. I'm thinking maybe right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but I'm going to be going right here in the cup. And I'm just going to aim my little middle finger here down. Let's go right there. And 1, 2, 3, dunk. And you can blow on the surface of the water just to help the polish dry faster. Some polishes you don't need to do that, but this one takes a second to dry, so Make sure you get every drop of polish off, because if you leave any on there, it will stick to your nail and ruin your design. Pull out slowly. If you have any bubbles, pull them out, let it pop. Which I have one that doesn't want to pop. There we go. And usually I would dip it back in, but it didn't want to pop, so oh well. And there it is. And after I top coat it, you'll really be able to see that glitter shining through. So let me go ahead and take off all of this latex, clean up a little bit, top coat the water marbled nails, and I'll meet you guys back for the stamping. Okay, so now I have cleaned up and top coated my water marbled nails. And they're very sparkly in real life. I hope you guys can see the sparkles. And now I'm going to be stamping on my ring finger and my thumb, and I'm going to be stamping this cute little Christmas tree here. And this is off of my Ajubis plate. This is EJB03, and this is one of the plates in their holiday set. And I'm going to be stamping this cute little tree in Born Pretty Store stamping polish in green, and this is number 7. And I'm using my Uber Chic Beauty stamper and my Born Pretty Store scraper. My cute little Christmas tree. So there's my cute little tree. I'm going to clean that up a little bit and get some of that excess off of there. And now that I've got all that yucky stuff off, I am going to give that a sec or two to dry, and then I'm going to put a quick dry top coat on there, which is out the door, and I'm going to make a decal out of this. So I've given this 2 minutes or so to dry. It's not completely dried, but it's dry enough to do what I'm going to do. And I'm going back to my Madame Glam More Diamonds Please. And I've got a teeny little dotting tool here. And I'm just going to take some of the glitter polish, and I'm going to fill in all of the little bulbs. Do it carefully so I don't accidentally pull up my decal and mess it up. I'm going to fill in the little star. And then after I do that, I'm going to take the polish and I'm going to fill in the little garland strings, the little open lines going through the tree is supposed to be the garland. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because when we flip it over, you won't be able to see how yucky it looks, basically. Okay, so now that I'm done doing that, I'm going to give it a few more minutes to dry and trim it up a little bit, and then I'll come right back to apply it. Okay, so my little Christmas tree is all dried, and I have trimmed him up. And this is what he looks like. Let me see here. That's what he looks like. The other little hollow guys. Little hollow bulbs. So I'm just going to apply him right to my ring finger here. Just kind of center it a little bit. And he doesn't want to let go of my tweezers. There we go. And I'm just going to, it's kind of hard to line him up to make sure he's straight because he's leaning over. Let's see. I think that looks about right. Okay, so I'm going to use my cheapo little top coat from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to try to hold him down, which is hard because it's kind of an awkward angle. But I'm going to hold him down a little bit and use my cheapo top coat, wipe most of it off. Just enough down here to let him stick. Now that he's stuck on there, I'm going to do the same thing to this last little part that doesn't have any top coat under it. Just like that. And he kind of looks crazy, looks like he's kind of just floating off in space. So I am going to take my white stamping polish from Born Pretty Store. I'm only using this because it's very opaque, and I don't have to worry about the red showing through. And I'm just going to give a little bit of snow on the ground. And I'm not making it straight across at all. I don't want it straight across because, snow doesn't fall flat. It falls where there's, in mounds, there'll be peaks and valleys of the snow. So I don't want it to be perfect because then it'll look weird. So there's my little tree in the snow. And I did the same thing for my thumb. So let me go ahead and top coat these, and I will get you guys a close-up. Okay guys, there is my holographic garland. My holographic Christmas tree. I love the tree. It's super sparkly. And it's sparkly. My camera doesn't even want to focus because how sparkly it is, but I'm sure you guys can see what I was going for with the water marble. It kind of, looks like strings of hollowness. There's my little tree. And you can see that little bit of garland peeking through there. It's a little hard, but you can definitely see it. So I think it's really cute. My thumb just looks the same as my ring finger. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go and check out Char's video because I know she's doing something super awesome. She always does. And if you guys enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye.